The doors are open. See how the products around you are really made.
A tiny plastic brick has become one of the most recognizable toys in history. But behind every simple brick is a precision manufacturing system. Every piece must be created with almost impossible accuracy. The surprising truth is that a brick made today can still connect with one made decades ago. So how does a factory create billions of identical pieces? Chapter 1 asks how a simple plastic brick became a global empire. The journey began with a simple idea: create pieces that could build endless possibilities. The genius was not only the design, it was the precision. A tiny difference in size could destroy the entire building system. This creates one of the biggest challenges in toy manufacturing. Where does a Lego brick actually begin? The answer starts with millions of tiny plastic granules. Before becoming bricks, the material must meet strict standards. The plastic must be strong enough for years of play.
Subscribe, ring the bell, and stay with us for every new factory reveal.
But it must also remain flexible enough to connect perfectly. Once approved, the plastic moves toward the first major transformation. The process begins with injection molding. Heat transforms solid plastic into a liquid material ready for shaping. Precision molds create the famous brick shapes. Thousands of bricks can be produced every minute. But creating the shape is only the beginning. The factory must create millions of pieces with the same perfect dimensions. A tiny manufacturing error could prevent two bricks from connecting. This is why every mold and every machine must work with extreme accuracy. But the brick also needs something that makes it instantly recognizable. Chapter 4 asks how Lego creates millions of identical colors. The answer is controlled color production. The same color must look identical in every factory and every set. Color is not only about appearance, it is part of the building experience. But color is only one part of Lego's precision. The most important feature is something most people never notice. The famous connection system depends on microscopic accuracy. Every stud and every space has a specific purpose. This is what allows billions of pieces to work together. But producing perfect bricks is only half the challenge. The factory must also guarantee quality. Quality control is what protects billions of bricks from becoming billions of mistakes. Every piece must meet strict standards before reaching builders. Machines test the strength and connection of every important component. A brick must survive years of building, rebuilding, and imagination. But Lego is not only about basic bricks. Thousands of unique parts require thousands of precise manufacturing decisions. Some pieces require additional steps after molding. Printing adds details that bring characters and sets to life. Even a tiny printed detail must be perfectly aligned. Small figures require the same level of engineering as larger pieces. The factory must organize billions of pieces after production. Automation separates pieces by shape, color, and size. A single set can contain hundreds of different components. The challenge is making sure every piece arrives in the correct package. Packaging is the final stage before Lego reaches the world. But the box is not just protection. It is part of the experience. After packaging, millions of sets enter a global distribution network. From factories to stores, every shipment follows a carefully planned journey. The same bricks reach builders around the world. The factory creates the pieces, but people create the stories. This is why Lego became more than a toy. Unlike many toys, Lego created a system that could last across generations. A brick made decades ago can still work with one made today. The secret behind Lego is not only creativity, it is precision. Every brick represents a combination of engineering, technology, and imagination. But the true power of Lego comes from something bigger than manufacturing. It created a platform where imagination becomes the final product. The factory produces the pieces. The builder creates the meaning. This idea helped Lego survive changing trends for generations. While many toys follow short trends, Lego created a timeless system. But maintaining that system requires constant innovation. New shapes must still follow the same rules that made Lego successful. Every new piece begins with precision before it reaches production. From tiny plastic pellets to finished creations, every stage matters. The small brick represents one of the most precise toy systems ever created. So what is the real secret behind Lego? Not only plastic, not only colors. The real secret is precision. Precision in materials creates durability. Precision in molding creates perfect shapes. Precision in color creates the same visual experience. Precision in testing protects the quality builders expect. Precision in packaging completes the journey. A factory creates billions of possibilities from tiny pieces. The next time you build with Lego, remember the hidden engineering behind every piece. A simple brick became a global symbol of creativity and precision. The journey of a Lego brick does not end when production is complete. Millions of sets must travel safely from factories to builders around the world. The same precision continues beyond the factory walls. Eventually, these small pieces become part of someone's creativity. That is what makes Lego different from ordinary toys. The product is simple, but the system behind it is incredibly advanced. Every brick represents decades of manufacturing knowledge. The secret behind Lego is creating something that never becomes outdated. A single design created a universal language of building. But behind creativity is a foundation of engineering. Materials, machines, and people all work together. The factory transforms raw plastic into endless possibilities. The next time you hold a Lego brick, remember the technology inside it. So what is the real secret behind billions of Lego bricks? Not only plastic, not only design. The real secret is precision. Precision in materials creates durability. Precision in molding creates perfect connections. Precision in testing protects every builder's experience. A small brick carries a massive story. Subscribe to Behind What You Buy for more investigations into how the world's biggest products are made. Because every product has two stories, the one you see on the shelf and the one hidden behind the factory doors.